All right, welcome race fans here to a Thursday night racing here with IndyCar Racing here with Gulf Coast IndyCar Series. Thank you for everybody tuning in out there on Facebook and YouTube. Hopefully you're going to enjoy the show here tonight, as it's going to be Robert A. Moyer up here in the booth with Zach Hall, and Lee Tidwell will be here shortly. He is on his way home from work, but we're going to have some fun IndyCar racing here at Las Vegas, and this is going to be a race to watch, everybody. So hope everybody enjoys the show here, as I'm going to bring on my good old pal here, Zach Hall. How you doing there, buddy?
Doing great, Robert. Glad to be here tonight at Las Vegas Motor Speedway with the Gulf Coast Indy Racing League here, and it's going to be a very good show here tonight. This track's going to put on a heck of a battle, that's for sure.
Yeah, with the one thing with Las Vegas and iRacing itself puts on a good show in any car you drive. Don't ask me why.
Yep.
Do you know why? Is it the track? Is it the banking?
Yeah, it's a really interesting racetrack, Robert. The corners are a little different from each other, of course, as most ovals are. But 1 and 2, it's got a lot of bumps, so it's got a lot of character to it too. Also down there in the very bottom lane, so it makes it where the bottom is not too dominant, to where the middle line can really come in. And then in 3 and 4, it's just a really smooth racetrack. So for these Indy cars, it's really going to put on a really good show, just due to the fact of how smooth this track is and how fast. And it's going to be, I would say, a pretty good pack race. The time should be pretty close. It's it definitely a track that it makes the Indy car look very, very impressive. And unfortunately, due to this track being in real life, it's not raced in IndyCar just due to the it's very dangerous, high speeds. Mm-hmm. But fortunately, here on the sim, we can do this stuff because there's no consequences, because just IndyCar around here is just so quick. It's amazing. You're gonna see super high speeds tonight, and you're seeing guys turn 24-second laps around 1.5 miles. I mean, that's mind blowing, coming from a stock car side of things.
Yeah. I think top speed I've seen in practice was like 230 miles per hour.
Yes, like that's you can turn the car upside down at that point and it's going to stick to the track. So it's pretty mind-boggling.
Yep. All right. Well, thank you everybody again for tuning in out there. Like I said, Lee Tidwell is out running, getting his funnel cake, getting his Mountain Dew, and he'll be up here very, very shortly. As it looks like we got Joe right now sitting on the pole here with a 24.71 as of right now, Zach. But again, this whole field, I don't even know if draft plays a factor. Running that kind of speeds, I don't even think you need draft.
Yeah, we're going to see even quicker times in the race. That's the crazy thing to say is due to that draft, Robert. These guys by themselves go quick enough, but when you get in that draft pack, then it's going to be very much a pack race. And you're going to see guys a lot of give and take here tonight. It's very, very close racing, and also very easy to make a mistake and just touch wheels, So very, very tough, but we'll see some great action. And I tell you what, right now the times are amazingly close to qualifying, as got about less than 4 minutes here to go, and I believe we only have one car left to go, which is Bill Swabauer. But at the moment, Joe Hutchings is on top of that board with a 24.712. So, and then behind him is Sean Garrett with a 74. So only 300 separating the pole there, and I think that's where you're going to see all night tonight. Very close times, very close racing, and as sometimes super exciting racing too, 3-4 wide moments. So. Very, very exciting night here.
And we're under the lights too, which gives more
very
grip.
Yeah.
Do they need grip? No, we'll just throw it under the lights and give them more grip, man. It's I don't know, man. I'm gonna sit back and I'm gonna enjoy this. But I do want to give a shout out here to the 86 of Todd. He is running a Dan car.
Yeah, Dan Weldon's car there.
Yeah,
he won the Indy 500 in that car.
Yeah, it's a nice looking car, and tonight, I believe they said they're gonna be having a competition caution on lap 11, as Dan's death happened on lap 12 here. So they're gonna celebrate his life and his racing career and his family, and he's not forgotten.
That's for sure. Yeah, one of the legends of IndyCar racing. Really, I mean, you can see the car they're racing here tonight, the DW12. That stands for Dan Weldon. That's literally, he was the reason this car was created. He worked with IndyCar to make it safer, and unfortunately, we lost him here in Las Vegas. But his life and legacy will continue on through moments like this, and to remember him as a two-time Indy 500 champion and an IndyCar champion. So, just an amazing overall race car driver, and unfortunately, we lost him here in Las Vegas, but we'll always remember him, as you said, number 7.
I still remember the crash, not to dwell on it, but it's implanted in the back of my head the day that happened. And I'm not an Indy.
I think most of us can. Yeah.
I'm not an Indy fan, but I'm a race car fan. So when it happened, I was like, "Holy mackerel dogs!"
Yeah, it's one of the scariest moments, definitely in motorsports history. And and it's just the fact that how fast the speeds are, how many cars on this 1.5 mile racetrack, and unfortunate, but yeah.
I give Indy in general a big props of the updates from these cars to now the shields on the front. I mean, they've really came a long way with these cars to make them a lot safer, and unfortunately there's always going to be circumstances that are out of people's hands, and but doesn't mean you can't go back in and try to improve on it.
That's right, Robert. You're always going to have accidents in racing, and you never know, the unthinkable can happen. That's race car drivers, they suit up every day knowing that they're putting their lives on the line, of course. But it doesn't give you, it also gives us a reason to strive for better safety each time, we have an terrible accident, and that's what IndyCar has done. And I mean, you've seen it with, we lost Justin Wilson not too recently with IndyCar, and you see the, like you said, the windscreen improvements and just stuff like that to always keep the innovation safety up. I know, some people say racing should be dangerous, which it still is. You're racing at 200 mile an hour,
right?
In a little box with, just carbon around you, and it's just, very, very dangerous, but we always need to make it more safe. And I'm very proud of what, motorsports has done with that.
All right, I agree. All right, well, let's roll on to tonight's starting lineup here, Zach, with
yes, sir.
Gulf Coast IndyCar Racing Series tonight here at Las Vegas. I do apologize. It says Texas. It's not right. I didn't update my stat. I do apologize, but all right. Well, if you want to run through that real quick.
Yeah, definitely. So starting on the pole tonight will be Joe Hutchings. Alongside him will be Sean Garrett in second place. Third will be Nicholas Winnook. Fourth is Todd Schneider. Fifth, Charles Teed. Sixth will go to Brandon Pasalacqua. Seventh is Jeffrey Duncan. Eighth is Josh Garner. Ninth is Cody Bullock. Rounding out your top 10 will be Brian Niels. And the 11th position will be Josh Apollos. Followed by him will be 12th, Lante Mills. Simon Grills will start in that 13th position. Alongside him will be the 18 of Kyle Lawrence Short in 14th position, with Joe McAdory, our points leader, starting in 15th. And rounding out the field will be Gary Corley in 16th position, and actually Bill Schwabauer. And it says 19th right now, but it will be 17th.
Right. Yeah, because they got race control in there, which so he can do his stuff and give people penalties.
That's right. Got to monitor the field, that's for sure, Robert. And I'm excited for this race. This should be pretty good. So, and the points I'm out. Oh, sorry about that.
No. I was just gonna say, and it's gonna go by fast. So sit back, because at these speeds, before
77 laps.
77 laps. It's within an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours. This race is going to be started and gone, and everybody's going to say who won.
Exactly. And to bring up Joe McAdory, who is our points leader, Robert, he is actually starting 15th. And one thing I point about Joe McAdory is he's just done this through his average starts is 18th, but his average finish is 5th. So he's started in the rear of the field, but slowly always worked his way up and been clean and kept himself, that front wing on there intact. And he's got about a 13-point lead over Charles Teed in second, with Simon Grills third, Joe Hutchings in fourth, and Cody McCauley rounding out your top 5 in points here coming in tonight at Las Vegas.
All right. Good job, Zach. Good job. Zach's on a roll tonight. Look out. Zach. Wait, how's Lee call you?
Zach Attack.
That's it.
I don't know what Lee calls me. I don't know. I can't remember what Lee calls me.
Zach Mac Attack. Zach Mac. I don't know. Who knows? We'll find out when he gets up here.
That's for sure. We can ask him the questions, right?
Yeah, he's out there running around doing something. I he's standing in concession stands right now.
I hope he didn't get lost in the desert.
That or he's over the casino.
That's true. That's true. Yeah,
oh,
that's
guys, I'm trying to find a funnel cake, but as he's rolling dice over there.
Hopefully, it brings us a fat stack of money back.
right. We'll have to ask him, but all right.
Yeah, he's about to get this thing started off, Robert. Here, they're pacing through 3 and 4 for the final time, and man, I'm ready to see how this race kicks off.
Oh, this is gonna be fun. I'm excited. I don't know if you can hear my voice, but I'm excited. I'm ready to go. Let's go. Step on that gas pedal. Let's go. Green flag is out. We do got a couple new paint schemes, and we'll see if we can pinpoint some drivers out there. But they take it down into turn 1 now. First time here tonight, Zach, as looks like everybody's playing it smart and getting single file already.
Yeah, pretty quickly single file right here, Robert. But I expect that to end pretty quickly. Here is this draft. So powerful, and I know they had a practice race here last night. Reading through their Discord, so they definitely have got some practice here, and these guys are going. They know what they did last night, and they know what they can do tonight. So it's going to be interesting to see what type of racing moves are used. As you'll see, Joe Hutchins just defending that bottom. You don't want to open up that bottom here. It's just that's where you're going to get most likely past. So we'll see if anybody can make the top work. That'll be the interesting thing all night.
Well, speaking of the bottom, I was reading in their Discord, and a lot of the drivers are saying, do not hit that white line. It's very dangerous, especially in these cars, because the amount of speed that these guys are pulling here, you hit that thing, you're done. You're gone. There's no saving it. There's nothing you can do. You are going around.
That's one thing I can attest to, especially in 3 and 4, and on this front straightaway, that even that apron can be a little bumpy down there. So you can see nobody's really taking that. And that's smart. These Indy cars are so low to the ground that floor hits the track, and then guess what? You lose all downforce right there at that moment, because most of the downforce is made by the floor of these race cars.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and, you said that a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, and you can, and like you said, Robert, just touching that white line can just whip you around just like that. So you got to be very careful, but you also want to be close to it. You don't want to give up too much space to it. You give it a little time. So it's a win-lose battle. But we also got Lee out in the chat, Robert. He said he's listening in his car, so he's driving his car around looking for funnel cakes.
I thought he was over the casinos or getting a funnel cake or getting a Mountain Dew. No, here he is. He's out driving around the track. I mean, he's outside the track trying to find a parking spot. What up, Lee? What in the world?
Oh, look at this. They're already having some movement here a little bit there for positions. Josh Gardner trying to make that outside work in that 12 machine. And you'll see he's the first car up there on that top side. And you also got Brandon Passalacqua there behind him. So these guys are trying to make the outside work, but being very smart early. There's no reason this race still has 77 laps. We know they have a competition caution coming here at lap 11. No reason to get too aggressive here early and mess your stuff up.
Right. I would just ride. I'd give room and just ride. There's no point, as like you said, there's competition caution in lap 11. So I mean, might as well just wait to get that out of the way and then go racing. But maybe that would even be too soon, because right now it looks like these guys back here in 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th, they're like, yeah, you know what? I don't care. I'm racing.
Yeah, they're starting to get a little racy here, definitely. Behind Josh Gardner, you got Todd Schneider there in his 86 machine. He's getting a little. Oh, and the traffic's awful. I can only imagine those things. But Charles D there looking to the inside of Todd for that 5th position. And he's going to try to slide in there. And you see these guys up front, the front four really just all in a line. And I can tell you what, they're doing a lot of lifting there to be in that line. So that's a lot of patience being shown early in this race, and very nice by these guys.
Whew, look at it. Oh, man, look at it. Wow.
Yeah, the runs you get are just are so incredible. And you can already see, I think Sean Garrett right there, who that was. Yeah, he got on the apron a little bit. He had to chase it a little bit. Man, he's on the apron there.
No. Hang on to it.
Great save, man. That could have been race.
Whoa.
you can see how unstable the car gets, Robert, when he,
Whoa.
going for those transitions of bakings.
Holy mackerel.
You can say that again, Doc.
Right? That was crazy. Wow.
And here we are. We're starting lap 11, so we should see a caution here any moment. So looks like they'll probably complete this lap, and then we'll get our competition caution in for the remembrance of Dan Weldon here. But these guys, they're doing the Dan Weldon. They're racing. Dan Weldon was a true racer, and that's what he would like to see out here.
And
there
yellow,
it is.
there it is. And Lee says traffic is awful. Well, what do you mean? Everybody's parked and in the track and sitting. What are you doing? But man, oh man, he probably didn't pay the bill we gave you a parking ticket pass. I mean, what more do you want, man? Just drive up and show it and go in. We got a parking spot that says Lee Tidwell right on the front. It's got a plate in the parking.
It's probably signing autographs, Robert.
Oh. Okay. I hope you're charging for it. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. All right. Well, hey, we are. Oh. Somebody hit somebody.
Oh, that was
Mills. Yeah, Mills.
Lancey Mills there in the 53.
What?
Looked like.
What happened to him? Let's go back and see here.
Oh, he got hit in the rear end.
What?
I think he got hit in the rear end by Sean Garrett there. I think he checked up.
Whoa.
I didn't think Garrett knew he was going to check up, and boom, right in the rear end.
He did. He gave him a kissy kiss. Right, Lee?
That's
Man,
right.
He's
That's
like,
what Lee would say.
I'm mad at you, maybe, or something. I don't know.
Yeah, you got Lancey Mills and Kyle Lawrence Short here coming down pit road. So everybody else is staying out here at the moment, and we'll do these pace laps here. But so far, great racing we've seen here, Robert. I'm excited to see. We get down to the end of things are going to get wild. I can say that because these guys are showing lots of patience.
Looks like, well, we do have Mills. He did make a pit stop. He had to. Shorts there in that 18. He's coming out, but everybody else is staying out. So, not sure how far they can go on fuel with these things. Oh, wait. I was told. Let me look. Sorry, let me get my stats here.
Oh, no, we got stats. I need those stats.
We're looking at about 45 laps on fuel.
45 laps, 10-4, okay.
Yep.
So yeah, these guys are going to look to do a one-stop in here. So that's why you're not seeing anybody pit. Pitting now doesn't change your strategy. Pretty much, you're not going to be able to make it to the end from here. So these guys are going to stay out here and run on less fuel because tires really not too big of an issue. It's more about that low fuel, and that's when you're going to turn those highest speeds in these Indy cars when you get that low fuel down.
Oh, we do got some takers. Well,
yeah, I actually do. Yeah, it'd be interesting to see if they're just taking tires because, you could put extra fuel in it and then go longer, and then and take less fuel on the stop to make maybe that stop a little bit quicker. But that's all strategy, and you can see Joe McAdory and Sean Garrett coming down here. So, McAdory, the points leader, I never put it past him to get the strategy right. So we'll see how what he decides to do here.
Well, he did take tires. Lifted up, took tires. Not sure if he took fuel. I would assume if you're taking tires, you're going to take fuel. I mean, that's just...
very possible.
That's just a common sense thing.
And I completely forgot what I was going to say. Oh, yeah. Now I remember. I had a quick flash of the memory there. We got the IndyCar League race coming up, I believe.
Yes.
In 2 weeks, right?
Yes. Yes.
On Saturday. And I'm excited for that. I don't get to drive these much, but I'm going to try to qualify my way into that race.
Mm-hmm.
See how I can do. But I can tell you one thing. These cars scare me. I get in these things and I just I don't want to go anywhere. I just ride in the back just because stuff happens so fast. I can't make it clear enough to people at home that the closing rate of these cars when you get the draft and how quick you have to make a move is freaky. Here Freaky Fast bringing the broadcast, but it's literally freaky behind the wheel. You know, in a stock car, you get a run gradually, and you know when you're going to get a run, and you know when you're going to have that run. These things, it's like you never know. Someone can have a run on you. You're going up high, and man, it's very, very fast-paced racing. It just gets my heart rate up pretty much. So I'm gonna have to learn, but I'm gonna have a fun time at it. I'm sure I'm gonna be doing a lot of riding in the back.
Yep. So for anybody out there watching, make sure you tune in and hit us and like us and follow us on Facebook. It will be posted here within a couple days, actually. Getting the final details and logos and information. Gulf Coast is bringing this on. Charles T's getting it all set up. Area 51's involved. There's other drivers and leagues. World Series of Sim Racing. It's going to be huge, and it's going to be on August 22nd at 2 p.m. So Eastern time. So it's going to be a fun race, 100 laps at Indy. Man, good luck. That's all I can say, Zach. Good luck, because I'll be sitting up here in the booth going, yeah, have fun.
Yeah, it's gonna be nerve-wracking, that's for sure. You know, I definitely love Indy. Indy is that's really the most reason why I really had the passion to do it, just because it's Indy and an Indy car. How many times did you get to say you get to race an Indy and Indy car in a big race like that? Not many. So you gotta take your chances while you have them, right?
Well, that too, and there's cash and prizes. As of right now, don't know what it is, but top 3 do get something. Right. Thank you again to Charles T. He's getting that all set up. Awesome guy, which he's running right now in, where did he go in the standings?
He is in 4th, Robert.
Oh, there he is.
Yellow car on the outside there.
I had to find him.
Can't miss that neon yellow there, day glow yellow.
That's right. Well, and that and shake and bake.
That's right.
Lead lights.
Shake and bake race.
Every time I hear that, I think about the shake and bake that you put on your
pork
chicken.
chops.
Yep.
Or yeah.
Every time.
I like that. That's good stuff.
No, my wife don't like it. She only does it for me. Yeah, she don't. No, she does her own.
She enjoy it. Well, that's a good wife. She does something that she doesn't enjoy, but you enjoy.
Yeah, she'd make it for me, but that's about it.
And it looks like the pace car lights are off, Robert.
Oh boy! All right, getting ready to start lap 17 here. Let's get ready to go back green. Green flag is out. 2x2x2 back through the field, and now watch everybody get in position. And half these cars in the front here did not pit, so we're looking at lap 45. We do have some in the back that did pit, so they're going to be able to go a little bit longer, but we'll see how this all plays out.
That is for sure, Robert. We'll see how it all plays out here. And contact back there. Oh, big hit in the 3 and 4. I think that was Todd Schneider.
I think that's who that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's the 86. Man, oh man, what a hit.
Let's go back and see if we can catch what happened. Oh, it looks like, was that his teammate? The 16. 16 got into him. Who's running the 16?
The 16, Robert, is Simon Grills. Okay. And I don't know. That's not his teammate, because Sky High Motorsports is Jeffrey Duncan, Bill Schwabauer, and Todd Schneider.
Okay. It looked like the same paint scheme. But yeah, we've seen right here in slow motion, man. He got hit, and that was it.
It actually is the same paint scheme. I believe they're both running the Dan Weldon 2011 Indy, the car he won Indy with. So
yeah, okay, that's what I thought. Well, now we got more people coming back in. Joe's coming back in again. I think this is his 3rd time pitting. Yeah.
And you also have Charles T, who pulls in from that 4th position, Robert. So some interesting strategy being put here. We're going to see how this works out for these guys, but not be able to make it all the way to the end yet. But a few more cautions, and these guys will be pretty close to actually making it.
Yeah, I wonder if they're pitting early to see, and save on fuel. Maybe they can. Still can't do it like you said. What lap are we looking at?
32, the window should open. So from 32 on, we should be able to make it to the end.
That's what. Okay. Well, Zach did the math attack.
They used to call me the human calculator back in school.
Oh, okay.
I wasn't that good at math though. we always had a real calculator with us, so you know that always backed it up.
Looks like we're getting word that Brian is having internet connections tonight. Yes, he's
Yeah.
actually sitting in 17th position there in that 77. Unfortunately, a couple laps down.
Yeah, and he has actually brought it behind the wall too.
Wow,
so,
okay.
so his night will be over in that 77. Unfortunate for him, and that's we don't have usually mechanical malfunctions, in these cars, but we can have network malfunctions inside of sim racing, and and you can have your equipment mess up too. So there is still some attrition involved in racing with sim racing. So you never know when it's your night for bad luck, and unfortunately, it seems like this is Ryan's night. As Joe Hutchins is held to his lead for really the whole race here, Robert. He's led all 19 laps and looking good in that 9 machine. I know he wants to get him a win here in this to get him some more up in that point standings. And you can see that Gulf Coast IndyCar here pacing into 3 and 4. Look at those nice paint schemes on these Indy cars here. With Nicholas Winook there in second with Shake and Bake Racing at 33.
Yeah, we got 3 Shake and Bakes out there.
Oh,
Nicholas, Josh, and
Pasalacqua. Yep.
Oh,
well, and Brandon Pasalacqua.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my bad. No. He's
Dark Horse Race.
Right. They changed names. I think Josh and Nicholas, and I think they changed.
All did.
Yeah, if I remember correctly.
I don't see Shake and Bake in here anymore, so now I guess Shake and Bake has now become Dark Horse Racing.
Yeah, I think they changed it on Facebook. I did see a name change, if I remember correctly.
Awesome. Well, Brandon Pasalacqua, he's always up here in position to fight for this win, and Dark Horse Racing, they always put on a heck of a team performance usually.
I'm glad that you know how to say his last name.
Well, I had the help of Google, and ever since, it's like ingrained in my brain, the little thing like Lee would say, Pasalacqua. and Brandon was proud of us for getting it right, so I gotta stay true to that and carry his name right. So I actually like saying it though. It rolls around the tongue, Pasalacqua. So
Pasalacqua.
I'm usually pretty bad.
I have
I'm
to
usually
say
pretty
it's
bad.
I gotta say it slow.
Yeah,
I can't say it fast.
At first, you gotta just slowly work your way into it, and then you figure it out.
Pasalacqua.
There you go.
See, I can't say it fast. I gotta say it slow.
When Lee gets in the booth, we'll have to hear him say it because he's always Brandon Pasalacqua.
Oh man! How's everybody doing out tonight? Enjoying the race? I hope so. I'm having fun.
Oh, I'm having a blast here. So I hope everybody else in the chat say hello to us. And let us know everything's good out there.
And make sure you hit that follow and like and all that fun stuff.
Yeah, almost 1.3K, Robert, followers, right?
Yeah, we're 9 away. 9 away.
9 away.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep. But we'll see if we can hit that. The goal is by the end of the year, I'd like to have 2K, but I don't think we're on pace for that right now. But gonna keep trying.
Hey, anything here at Freaky Fast can happen. I've seen crazier, and guess what? I believe we can hit that 2K by the end of the year.
You think so?
I think we can. It's been a great year, I think, for the team here.
I have to agree. And thank you. Even
with everything going on.
Yeah, and thank you for all the leagues supporting us.
Exactly.
If it wasn't for them, we wouldn't be doing this, but talking to ourselves. Which I do all the time myself too anyways, but don't matter. But
so we're about to go Back here, green flag racing, Robert. I think we got
And
a single file restart here. So
yep. The old way. They do the old
Yep.
restarts. The old Indy way, not 2x2 single file restarts. Old traditional way, which I kind of like better than the way we're doing it today. But that's just me. But green flag is out. Here we go. Oh man, didn't take long for who in the world? Wait, he says, "See ya, I'm gone."
Yeah, look, he's gonna go from 4th to maybe 2nd here. He's side by side with Nicholas Winook going into 1 and 2. Robert, what a job for him. He's up to 3rd.
Holy mackerel! Somebody took a turbo and put it behind that thing.
Look at him dicing here as they go through 3 and 4 side by side now with Josh Garner there on the inside of him. I believe is I am lost there. Oh, Cody Bullock. That's who it was there for a second. I am lost track.
Man, look at the speeds he's got. Look at the dicing and slicing and. Oh my god. There goes
Brandon. Looking again to the outside. Got Nicholas Winook. All over the back of Joe.
Yeah, 226 miles per hour down into turn 1. Let's see what Joe does going down the back stretch.
Wow.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's just, this is crazy.
Dicing back and forth. This racing is intense. Cody Bullock trying to push himself up in here. You also got Simon Grills there. Look at him go to the inside. Cody Bullock to the inside. Simon Grills for that 3rd position. He's going to have a huge run coming out of it. Wow. Look at the run here. Oh, a little touch. Oh, no. Ooh. Nicholas Winook. He's going to hang on to it. What a save.
Wow, we were just riding inside with Cody when he ran into him. It didn't give him no damage, but we did see him hit. And, wow, what a save, like you said there, Zach. Man, that was crazy.
Yeah, and that's going to put a little gap here for these front 2. As you're going to have Nicholas Winook now battling with Simon Grills back here. But, yeah, Joe Hutchins, Cody Bullock out here front. Let's see if this pack can close up to them.
Oh, running side by side, I don't think they can. I think maybe getting single file would be better.
You know, in these cars, Robert, you're not really... You can pretty much go the same speed double file just due to the fact that you're not pushing each other. You know, that single file and aspect in NASCAR are really pushing each other,
right,
staying in line. You know, if you push someone with these things, I don't think that's a great idea.
Oh, true.
Might end up with a bad day. So you can see these guys still going at it though for this 3rd position. Nicholas trying to hang on to it there.
The 42.
Yeah, look at that. Josh Apollos.
Yeah.
On the apron here. Did a good job to keep it on the apron though, and not come back up onto the racetrack.
Good driving by. Oh, we even got Gary out there. He's on Shake and Bake in the number 7. How many Shake and Bake cars do we got out there?
I believe we have 5. So we have Brandon Pastelap with Charles T, Gary Corley, Josh Garner, and Nicholas Winook. So yeah, got 5. Whoa! Who was that? I believe that was. Was that Bill Schwabauer? I'm not sure.
I don't know.
Oh no, that was Joe. I think it was Joe McAvoy actually.
Oh, there's so much action going on, we can't keep up.
Who is that? Is that person? Oh, it was Todd Schneider. That's why he was a lap down. That's why 2 laps down. He didn't show up on my list, but yeah, he had a big moment there.
Wow, look at the run up here. Still 4th, 5th, 6th. We seen this before that yellow came out. These guys were all over each other. When we have the top 3, they checked out. They're gone.
Yeah, you know, top 2 of Josh or Joe Hutchins and Cody Bullock are doing their best to get away from this field, and their 2 teammates there trying to pull away from this field.
I wonder if, well, we'll see if Joe has not got a win yet this season yet. This would really help him as, he's a big Indy guy. He has a tattoo with an Indy something on his arm. I mean, that's diehard there, getting a tattoo of Indy.
Yeah, definitely very passionate about the sport of Indy, So, he wants to win behind that wheel, and he's had some troubles this season with just a few issues, but he's always been quick. So that's one thing to keep you in there. If you're always quick, you always got a shot. And him and Cody Bullock are doing their best to try to pull away from this field here as the pack behind him is just racing. Oh, and Nicholas Winook, Robert, super sideways. He's on the apron.
Oh.
He actually did a great job to save that too, man.
Man, how are these guys saving these things? I'd be done. Whoa!
Oh, that was so close, Todd Schneider. Whew.
And that's
good job on him to check up.
That's that run that these cars were getting. You come flying up on somebody and you're not sure if you need to go left or right or what's going on. And we have a yellow. Is that Kyle?
Oh, we do.
Who is that? Simon Grill?
That is
Simon in Yeehaw Motorsports.
Yeah, it looks like Josh Apollos might have caught a little bit of that too.
Let's go back on the replay here and see if we can see what all the 12 got into him and just sent him around. And that's what you know what, Zach, and you were just talking about it. It is not safe to draft, and you had 3 cars draft in, and the one in the middle got the bigger run, and that was it.
Yeah, and it looked like in front of them there, Sean Garrett, who was in front of him, just had the run that Josh Garner had, or Josh Garner had, or Simon Grills had. It he had to check up just a little bit, and then Josh Garner was right behind him, and actually a little bit of net code almost to send him around. But that would have been contact anyway with the closing speeds right there, and that's why I said the closing speeds are so crazy, even through the corner. It's mind-boggling. So. Unfortunate for Simon there, but he does have a fast repair, so he will be able to get that thing fixed up as he's trying to get her back to pit road. Everything looks great.
Yeah, man. Whew. Well, that opens up the pit window here now, as we did have some drivers did come down and make their pit stops early on that first yellow, and then the rest of the field that did not pit, they're coming down. It might help if I go live. Just give me a second. I do apologize. And there we go. On lap 37. So you said lap 33. So we should be looking good. I don't see no reason why after this anybody should have to pit.
Yeah, well, the only people I'm worried about is Sean Garrett and Charles T. I don't believe they pitted, did they?
I'm showing...
I will rewind here.
I'm showing everybody pitted, except for Simon Grills and Todd are showing that they did not pit.
So, yes, all right. So, Sean Garrett and Charles T. did not pit that time. Neither did Gary Corley.
Right.
So, but those guys did not pit, but they had pitted before.
Right.
But I still don't think they can make it on fuel is the only issue because of how early they pitted.
Yeah, because they pitted on lap 14 with the first caution that came out. And then Charles pitted on lap 18. Everybody else 18. Jeffrey on 20. Joe on lap 36, 37. So, yeah, we had four cars pit early.
4 cars? No.
5 cars.
I believe, actually, yeah, Jeffrey Duncan, too, is involved. Yep. So, our top 5 have not pitted here, or have pitted, but they did not pit this last sequence, which is kind of interesting, Robert, because right there, that pit would have put these guys to make it to the end. So, I'm kind of questioning why they didn't pit. Maybe that is a good question because we only got 41 to go. Or 39 to go, really.
Things that make you go
yeah, we don't know what it is from the driver's seat, so maybe they got a reserve tank in there.
Yeah,
but,
I don't know. I'm just going off
Hutchins.
the data that I was told. Lap 40,
right.
They can go 45 laps on fuel. So why wouldn't they pit this time by?
Yes.
Unless they just feel more comfortable up front. And
I mean, they might catch another caution here, so that's always a possibility. As it looks like Jeffrey Duncan will pit here as he pulls off the bank. And so we'll have our top 4 staying out now, and Joe Hutchings there will be in 5th now, with him being the first car off of pit road, followed by Cody Bullock. So really, from 5th on back, these guys can make it to the end. looks. Yeah, so very, very interesting strategies here. We'll have to see how this plays out for our top 4. But they're in the driver's seat, as I always say, and they make the call. So I'm not questioning it. I have no clue the reasoning behind it, but usually there's a good one.
Come on, Zach. You should know these answers.
Yeah, only thing I can imagine. I mean, you say 45, but maybe they are getting less fuel mileage right now. It's over my head here at this point.
I'll go down there, hop in the car, run a couple laps.
Run a couple laps.
All right, and then come back up to the booth and let us know. I know that's something I should do. I need to hook up my wheel and run laps so I can get more detail and information for everybody.
Yeah, get you a little feel for this race.
I'd be scared to hook my wheel up. I haven't been in a car in a year and a half, man. I don't know if I could do it anymore.
Oh, you know they say it's like riding a bicycle. You never forget.
I don't know. Well, I could. It just would get back into that rhythm. Back into that rhythm. I mean, more or less. I mean, there's not much more to say about that. It would take 4 to 5 races until I felt comfortable again.
Definitely, I completely agree with you there. If I set out that long too, I'd be worried to get back in the seat. So
I do miss it. I do miss it, but I don't miss it. I don't know if that's understandable, if even the fans out there understand that.
Oh, I understand it. Trust me.
I want to get behind the wheel. I want to go racing. I want to do it again and have fun. But at the same time, I'm like, I enjoy this broadcasting more than I thought I would, be honest with you.
Yeah, I know. It's crazy to look back and see where you came from, Robert. Just messing around with broadcasting to look now and look at what you've done. So,
wow,
it's amazing.
Just not me. It's the team here at Freaky Fast, so.
Well, it's like a family.
Very true. Very true. But now we're getting double file.
Yeah.
Okay, so why are we getting double? Wait.
Only thing I can think is they have some type of rule where if you have consecutive cautions within a certain amount of laps, you get a single file.
They do that out NASCAR league. Okay.
Yeah, and I believe that's what we're seeing here. So I may be completely wrong, but I think that's what we're seeing, and the pace car should pull this time. There it goes.
Green. And green flag is out. I haven't said it in a long time, but let's get freaky nuts, Zach.
Oh, yeah. Bring it back to
Zach's like, oh, God, no.
And out front now, Sean Garrett, followed by Charles D. Gary Corley. Look at Joe Hutchings. He's pushed himself up into that 4th position as Bill Schwabauer looking to slide back here a little bit on the outside line. But look at Joe. He ain't giving up no time. He says, I want the lead back.
Yeah, he's been fast all night in that number 9.
Yeah, he has.
Gulf Coast K-Line paint scheme. We can actually see the paint scheme. I was telling them the other day that some of the paint schemes, it's hard to read and see, but it looks like these guys listen to what we say, and thank you. Much appreciated.
Yeah, looking good out here. I love that yellow on Charles Steed's car. I've just always been a fan of Dayglow yellow.
Oh, we got Jeffrey.
Oh, no, Jeffrey Duncan.
Yeah, he is upside down. Now we got Bill.
He
Wait,
reset.
we got Bill. He's wrecked. Todd's wrecked.
Ooh, we had an incident there for sure, but looks like they got it going, so no caution.
Yeah, wow.
And up front, it's heated up as the top 7 all within a second of each other. Yeah, now top 8 within a second. 7-10 separating 8 cars on this racetrack. That shows you how close the racing here is as Charles T looks to the outside of Sean Garrett coming out of 2 here. Side by side down into 3 and 4. Ken Joe Hutchings, he says, I want to get in that 2nd position. I've been leading this whole thing. Give me those laps. Side by side, 4 cars abreast.
Well, you can also see these guys are trying to use that side, what do you call it, where you can actually slow the car down. Joe was telling us if you get right up beside, because they do run a custom setup, so I don't know if this is the iRacing setup or not.
Yeah, I remember him telling us about that after one of the races, but I believe that was in the older IndyCar. I'm not sure about how that works in these. Like I said, not very well versed in how these cars, driving one of these just have been more of a watching side of things, spectator of these cars. I gotta definitely hop back in these things and give them a shot again because just so I can have a little more knowledge, I guess you could say.
Well, Joe just put down the fastest lap of a 24.5.
Wow. Yeah, and you see the fastest laps there. Look at Gary Corley's lap, Robert. 24.3.
What can we compare that to, Zach, on a track that runs in the 24s?
Ooh.
You said 1.5 miles. What other track in NASCAR runs around a 24 bracket?
I know, at Richmond and stuff, we run the 21s, 22s, so.
And that's a mile.
It's a short track. Well, less than a mile, technically.
Yeah, it's actually, what?
3/4 of a mile.
3/4 of a mile, correct. So they're going, oh my goodness.
Yeah. I mean, the lowest speed I've seen Joe drop through the corner, Robert, is 220. That just tells you anything. We don't even hit 220 on the straights. And that's the crazy thing. You see, they hit 225. He hit 225 going off into one, hits 219 into the corner. So you're only losing 6 mile-an-hour speed. Just fathom that. You're turning that wheel, going through that corner, and only 6 mile-an-hour is being cut out of speed. And that's mind-boggling to me.
Yeah. Yeah, it's amazing what these cars can do. All right, well, we're looking up here. Looks like we got teammates now, first and second right now. And Joe is...
Oh, Sean.
Whoa, hang on it. Wait, whoa, look out. We got a stack up going on.
Oh, no, Josh Gardner in the wall.
Oh, no.
Hard in the wall for Josh Gardner. That's going to be a caution.
Man, oh, man. Yep, turn 3 and 4. He's into the wall. Let's go back on the replay and see what happened here, Zach. See what... Oh, he just a tap. That's all it was, but that was enough to shoot him up into the wall and lost his wing, and now he's just wall riding.
Yeah, like I said, things happen so fast in these cars. Sean Garrett Lear gets a little bit of apron and, has to check up and save that car, and then the whole front of the field just stacks up. And then you have Cody Bullock, who probably doesn't get the outside call till right at the last second when he's making that move to go up high as Josh Gardner has a good run, and boom, wheels touch, Josh Gardner goes straight to the wall. And that's just shows you how fast things happen in this racetrack. As we're back under caution here, and looks like Charles T and Sean Garrett still staying out here. So maybe they're saving enough fuel under these cautions, Robert. That's the only thing I can fathom why they're not pitting, as Gary Corley, the other car who stayed out, will pit.
Well, and that's the thing with these cars. We've been watching here all night. They've been dicing and slicing, as I like to call it. Left, right, moving and moving and moving. And all it does is take one little simple slice or dice can stack up the whole field so hard to the point where there's nothing you can do because, like you said, I mean, everything's happening so fast. As it looks like we have somebody parked down on the apron. Is that Kyle? No, it's not.
I believe.
Nope, not Kyle. Who slowed down? Oh, it's Gary. In the 7.
Yeah, and I believe they're kind of on pit road there. So Cody Bullock also going slow as he got the EOL there for that caution. So
that's
Cody's
who
gonna be slowing down.
Okay, okay. I seen somebody go down on the apron. I wasn't exactly sure who that was.
So that puts Joe Hutchings, our pole setter, back into the lead. As he's been super dominant.
Yeah, I think if anything, I think he's going to be the guy to beat tonight. He's on a mission. And I know he's been jonesing for a win for a long time, and to get a win in his league, it means a lot. I don't know what that's like.
Yeah, it's when you're so close, it's so bittersweet. Those moments when you get so close and you have a shot at it and then you blow it.
Yeah,
I can tell you from personal experience how many times I beat myself up over just making small mistakes, and usually that leads to, more mistakes. And
Well,
just as a driver, you click that one win off, it's almost like you take the whole world off your shoulders.
no,
And
it is
it's amazing.
yeah, as a race car driver, people don't understand it when you're behind it. Simulation or real life, you get a win, takes that monkey off your back, but when things are going bad, it affects you. It affects the way
Yeah,
you drive, it affects the way you think, and you gotta be who can I explain? Like a Dale Earnhardt Sr. or like a Jimmy Johnson, when things
yeah,
happen, it doesn't affect them out there. They go
right,
back out on the next race and they can put it in victory lane. Or like a Kyle
yeah,
Busch. You know what I mean? They got the mind aspect that, okay, well, shit happens and,
yep.
you move on.
Yeah, the thing is, drivers are like elephants. We remember
Yep.
everything.
Oh,
We have
yeah.
great memories,
Yes.
but you also got to put stuff behind you. Once what's in the past is in the past, and
Mm-hmm.
you can't let something affect you from the last race. And that's where the greatest drivers in the world. That's where they shine. They can come back from a race where they put it off the racetrack and ruin their race, and they make a huge mistake. And then guess what? The next week they come back. They don't think about that mistake. They think about, I'm gonna go back out there and win this race. So it is a big mental game. The racing, you can be great, you can be fast, but a mental block in your brain can really hold you back. And I can I can tell you from personal experience, when you get down in the dumps and you just don't feel like you got a shot, you really beat yourself up. And you can't do that. You can't do it. You gotta really
Well,
be strong at your core and make yourself believe in yourself. Because if you don't believe in yourself, then nobody's gonna believe in you. So it starts with you first. And
amen on that.
Joe's showing that.
And you know that feeling personally, Zach. I
Yeah.
mean, look at season 2 at World Series of Sim Racing League. You even said and made comments that you felt like something's not right, something's not clicking. Eventually, you'll figure it out. You're that type of driver that you got the mentality and the brain and know how to fix. You'll figure it out one day, hopefully
Yep.
soon. But you've been struggling, that, and hopefully things turn around. But also, it goes back to we're playing on a
Yep.
simulation by iRacing. Every update they update,
It changes. Yeah.
new package, new arrows, new different this, and sometimes it hits on one guy, sometimes it hits on another guy that the guy likes the way the car drives, and the other guy's like, well, this car's a piece of crap, and they just updated what today, and they
Yeah.
put more drag on the
Drag.
cup
Yeah.
cars. So
I'm
now the
scared.
cars are going to be going slower than what they were. So
Yeah. I think that's going to be interesting to see how that plays out here soon. As we got a few weeks off in the WSSR, and I'm going to be interested to see once we go to Atlanta how that really works. But yeah,
well,
that's the
I
thing.
think that
Driving
might,
style and sim updates, like you said, just change stuff, and you got to adapt.
yeah.
And the most adaptable drivers do the best. And
Yep.
you got, like I said, it's all about belief, and you can't get too down in your down moments, and you can't get too high in your high moments. So
Mm-hmm.
it's really interesting to see the parallels between real racing and sim racing, but I feel like the mental aspect of it is
It's
pretty
the same.
similar.
It's the
Yeah.
same. There's no different. That's the same in life.
Yeah, exactly true. With everything you do in life, is exactly the same.
Yep.
So
Yep.
it's definitely some things is more of a head battle than a true talent battle, I guess you could say. So,
Mm-hmm.
but man, oh man, it's
Here
about to
we
get
go.
epic here.
55 laps in the books here with Gulf Coast Indy Series. Whew. All right, pace car ducks in. Waiting for that green flag. As Lee likes to say, the Barney man, he flies it off, and here we go.
Oh yeah, he gets to waving that thing now.
Mr. Barney. His short hands wave that thing fast, but whoa! Look at it! No,
Oh,
no! There go! Oh, somebody into the wall! Oh, hang on! We're disco dancing hard. Holy mackerel! Who was that went into the fence?
Charles T nose cone right into the fence. Joe Hutchings has to reset. Oh no! This is the worst possible outcome for that. Lots of cars messed up there, and oh man, only thing I can think there is Sean Garrett trying to get down and behind his teammate there, Joe, just caught the rear end, And man, oh man,
Wow.
uh,
Look at this. We're riding inside the cockpit with Charles. Man, slow motion. He's looking at a black sky, and all of a sudden he sees a fence. And now look at this. Now he's down inside the track. Up over the 23 is skateboarding. And oh my goodness gracious. Sorry,
yeah, and
Zach.
that's
It's not funny,
no,
but it's funny because he just went for a loop-de-loop.
yeah, and that's it. That this right here just shows the reason why we really can't race here in real life. You know, it's just so dangerous. This high speeds, even on a restart, you see how fast these cars launch and just fly through the air. And man, oh man, that's unfortunate
And
for Joe
that's amazing.
dominating this race.
That's amazing. That's amazing, with Las Vegas because you stop and think about it. A mile and a half. You go to Texas. Texas has maybe with a new layout
Yeah,
about the same banking now, ain't it? Now that they
pretty similar, yes.
similar, yeah. So what? Again, go back to why is it so much more dangerous here than it would be, say, Texas?
You know, the only thing I can think is this surface is a lot less wide. I mean, it's not as wide as Texas. Also, with Texas, it just I really don't know, Robert. That's a good question. This place seems to have Indy cars, and also the wrecks we have had here in IndyCar, the terrible ones. It also has been due to the fact that how many cars are on the track. There was a lot more cars than normal, and only a mile and a half when you have about 30 cars on the track. That's a lot for an Indy car.
Right.
And it's just I just don't know what it is about this racetrack, but it just seems like these really any mile and a half. Anytime you're going this fast and these just super wide open like this, it's so dangerous. The closing rates are just things happen so fast. Like I said all night, I can't stress how much this stuff happens so fast. As Sean, he's thinking I got to get down inside behind my teammate here instead of this outside, and he's trying to time that, and he just timed it just a little bit wrong. Maybe even been a little bit of network issue there too with netcode, and you can see what happens. But look who's out front, points leader Joe McAdory. Like I said, every single week the man keeps his nose clean. He's there at the end of these races, and man, oh man, he might be in shot to win another race here.
That would be 3 races that he would put in his belt. I don't have the stats. I do apologize, but I think he won 2 races. I think if he would win, this would be his 3rd race that he'd won here. But you're right. I mean, good old Joe. That's interesting. Just interesting how he works his way up through, But again, with these high rated speeds, ladies and gentlemen, the guy that's running back in 10th position can fly through the field really, really fast. So this is far, far, far from being over.
Yeah, and I'm heartbroken for Joe Hutchings. Man, 2 laps down now. That's tough. Had to tow the car there, leading the race. Really none of his own doing, and just gets caught up in a unfortunate accident. Man, that's gotta hurt, but not over yet. Not over yet. Oh, he did actually just go above the banking, so I'm kind of worried he might get a penalty there. But still, it's just unfortunate for him, man. It's leading this race, leading the most laps, and now he's in a hole again, and not much time to get out of that hole either. So, also, the worst part is when it's a teammate. It makes it a tough situation. So.
Yeah, been there, done that.
Oh yeah, trust me. Teammates are usually the ones that it seems like sometimes just random things happen with teammates, and nobody means to do that. Nobody wants to take a teammate out.
No.
But it always seems like the worst incidents always happen sometimes with your teammates, and I know that firsthand.
Yeah, don't we all? Don't we all? Well, we going back? Nope, we're gonna pace for one more lap. Oh boy, oh boy. Oh, lap 60. We got 17 laps to go here, Zach.
Yeah, it's this is what do you call go time, Robert? And I'm gonna see how this is gonna all play out here.
I'm scared.
Yeah, that's how many of these cars are gonna be left when this thing ends is gonna be a good question, because the closer it gets to the end, the more crazy moves you're gonna see. So we'll just have to see how that plays out. But I tell you what, some big movers here. Joe McAdory, of course, 15th to 1st. Kyle Short there, 14th to 3rd. Lancey Mills, 12th to 4th. Gary Corley, 16th to 5th. So, really, your top 5 is comprised of guys who all started pretty much out of the top 12.
And
except for Nicholas.
They pitted on lap 36.
Oh, wow. Yep.
All of them.
So, they're good to go.
Yep. So we don't have to worry about fuel. They just got to worry about trying to keep the car together.
Yeah, keep it in one piece here to the end.
We all are together tonight. I haven't sang in a while.
I know, right? You used to sing Christmas carols.
Well, Christmas is coming up, ladies and gentlemen, so make sure you tune in, until Christmas time, because trust me, Lee will be muting me because I'll be singing a lot of Christmas carols. You know me too well.
We're going to have to make an album now. We're going to have to make a Robert Morner's Christmas Carols of Freaky Fast.
That'd be cool.
I'm going to go back and clip every time you sing now, and we're going to compile it all together.
Do it.
It's going to be beautiful.
Do it. Well, I don't know if it'd be beautiful, but do it.
I don't know about that, but let's not take it that far. But it'll be something. That's right.
Oh, boy. But, yeah, hey, tomorrow night, too, everybody out there on YouTube and Facebook, after I make the post, there's going to be some links in the descriptions. We are going to have some merchandise for sale. If you want to help support Freaky Fast, we're going to have t-shirts, hats, coffee mugs, whole bunch of different stuff. So I know I got my order. It will be here next week, actually, Zach.
Awesome. Heck yeah, I can't wait to see it. You better send me some pictures.
Oh, I will, but I'm going to be sending you a picture, everybody. I'm going to post it on Facebook. I did a job 2 days ago, and we were flipping a home and went down into the basement, and the guy that lived there, guess what he left down in the basement? A Bobo Bonnie's big metal thing. As green flag is out, but it's a Bobo Bonnie car. It's huge, dude. Like, it's going to take up my whole wall, and it's metal, and I'm going to hang it up.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I was like I'll take that.
Like the tin.
Yeah, I'll take
metal things.
Yeah, I'll take a picture. It's all decked out. I mean, this thing is like, man, cool. But all right, well, let's get back to the race here. It's me blabbing on, but now Joe's gonna be Nicholas. He's fighting for that lead right now.
Yeah, you got Nicholas Woodnook on the outside there, but you also got Kyle Short right in tow behind him. And then the next back there, Lancey Mills battling Garrett Corley and Cody Bullock. But these front three here battling hard. Man, look how close Woodnook is onto the back bumper, or I shouldn't say the back bumper, the rear wing of Joe McAdory.
Yeah, them three cars, they checked out, and now we got a battle back here for 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th. Man, cars all over each other. I feel like I'm at Daytona or Talladega. Can't keep up with the track positions. That's
for sure. Gary Corley there, you see battling hard. Cody Bullock, Lancey Mills, all right on top of each other. Simon Grills. These guys are trying to. Cody Bullock puts Lancey Mills right into the wall. Oh no, Lancey Mills on his roll hoop. Oh no.
Hang on, he's still sliding. Oh, hang on. We're watching it live. Eventually, he's gonna stop and bloop.
Oh, it drops on his top, so he doesn't have to tow. That's good news for Lancey, actually.
Yeah, as he's now trying to figure out where his pit stall is going backwards. Like, I know it's somewhere around here.
Oh, wow, he pulls right in.
Look at that. He pulls right in. Look at that. And boom, new car. Wow. Ain't that lucky. I don't know if you'll get a penalty for that, though.
Actually, that was not. Oh, hold on. Oh, sorry, I called that. It's Cody Bullock making contact there with Lancey Mills. That is my bad, mistakenly, but that was Gary Corley, the 7, making contact with Lancey there.
Okay.
As McAdory continues to hold on to his lead, I think now we'll see maybe Sean Garrett. Actually, is that a thing? Yeah, he is. There he goes. Sean Garrett now going to get back on the lead lap. That will put Joe Hutchins into that lucky dog position now for if we get a next caution. He'll need 2 cautions to get back. So not out of range yet, but man, tough for him.
Yeah, well, we're gonna have less than 10 to go, and the way this race is starting to shape up, it might all play around to he might get lucky and get back. I'll have to
You
see.
know, I've seen crazier things in my day
Yeah.
in iRacing. I've
Oh,
I've actually came back from full laps down in Martinsville, so don't put it past somebody to come back from it because crazy things can happen. But man, I gotta keep giving praise to McAdory here because as he has literally put himself in position so many times this season to really steal top threes, and it's just amazing driving on his part.
is he he's a points leader?
He is the points leader by
Okay.
13 points too.
By 13 over who?
Over sorry, I will tell you right now, Charles T.
And Charles Teed is in 7th.
Yep, and then you also
So
had Simon Grills, who's third in points, who's 2 points behind Charles T. So that puts him another 15 behind McAdory. And then Hutchings is actually your fourth place man. He is 23 behind the leader, and Cody McCauley is 33 and fifth. So
right now, Simon Grills is running in 5th position, so that would help a little bit. But if Joe would win this race, he could get a little bit gap, from 2nd, 3rd,
yeah,
and 4th in points if you get a win here tonight. Not too much, but again, it all depends what Charles does as he's in 7th and what Simon Grills does and running in 5th with, 10 laps to go. We're looking at 8 laps when we go back green. So the points can be shuffled up here in the top 3 yet by the end of the night.
definitely could be shooken up a lot, Robert. And the thing is also looking into it, nobody has won 2 races yet this season. So right now, McAdory, Teed, Grills, and McCauley are our winners throughout the season, and looks like one of those, 3 of those guys will have a chance to possibly make it their 2nd win in a row.
Yep, and we'll be back next Thursday with these guys. The next 2 Thursdays before we have another week off. So we got a 3-week stretch here with Gulf Coast Indy Racing League. But like I always like to say, if anybody out there looking for an IndyCar league and enjoys running these cars, make sure you check these guys out at Gulf Coast IndyCar Series. You can find them on Facebook or look them up on the iRacing portal page. If you have iRacing, just go to iRacing.com. Look up leagues and type in Gulf Coast IndyCar Series and apply for the league, and they will get a hold of you, probably pretty fast, or give them a couple days, and come out here and have some fun and let me, Zach, and Lee Tidwell fell asleep in his car. He's not even here anymore. He's not going to make it here tonight, so I do apologize for that, but work is work, life is life.
Yeah, definitely. Work comes first, and we love having Lee up here. But he has got when you got a job like he's got, it's got to come first. You know what I'm saying? So we always appreciate when he can make it. And guess what, Lee? We're doing it for you, buddy.
Yeah,
we love you.
Yeah, well, he just, as some people know, he just started a new job, and the first month, trying to get everything put in place, he's working 12, 13 hours. Non-stop, guys, and
then comes straight here and puts himself in the booth. I mean, the dude is
take a break. I mean, you need to do life first and work first, and that will all calm down and get settled down once he gets it all in place. But it's tough. It's tough.
Definitely is. Yeah. And actually, I'm getting word, Robert, from the 17 actually had a spotter error there with that incident with Joe.
A spotter error?
Yeah, that's the word I'm getting. So
spotter took Lee's funnel cake.
I'm guessing the spotter might have said clear, and it just sometimes in these iRacing it's timing little things, and I think a little bit of network involved. Boom. I mean, unfortunate for those guys. It's terrible to see what happened to Joe, but it's racing. Unfortunately.
Well, and these cars are not forgiving like a cup car or anything like that. Like you said,
little contact.
Yeah, Yeah, you're done. You know, your open wheel touch wheels is not a good thing. We said that multiple times in past broadcasting. You know, it's not like a cup car where you can hit, or if you do warp, nothing really bad happens sometimes. But in these things, yeah, it's
Usually catastrophic.
yeah, yeah. But all right, Zach. Well, we're gonna have 7 lap shootout here as we're getting
Yeah,
ready to go back green.
definitely are. This is put yourself on your edge of the seats now. It's going to get wild.
Pace car ducks in. 7 lap shootout here tonight
Green,
with
green,
Gulf
green.
Coast, and green flag is out. Off we go. Oh boy, here we go, Zach. Hang on.
Yes, it is, Robert. Going to get wild as you can see Macadori leading into one. Look at Nick. Oh,
Whoa.
Kyle Short gets onto the apron a little bit, slides up. That lets Simon Grills in the third. Look at Nicholas Winook, though, down the back straightaway. He's got to run on the leader here. Joe McAdory side by side in the 3 and 4. Can he make it work? And we have contact in the back. I think Josh Garner is in the wall hard. Oh, no.
Oh. And
Yes.
that's something Joe actually wanted to see. But anyways.
Yeah, he's going to get 1 lap back here. But still, Josh Garner hard hitting to the wall in 3 and 4.
Go back on the replay.
That apron.
Oh, yeah. Who is that? It says a
Gary Corley.
99. Okay.
I believe. Let me go back and make sure, though. Yes, Gary Corley a little bit on the apron there, just getting that left front tire on the entry there on that apron, and it shot him straight up.
And they were talking about that earlier tonight, yesterday. Yep. Don't get near that white line. We said it in the beginning of the broadcast. It upsets these cars way too much, and guess what? We just seen it.
Yeah, and I think that's might be night over for Josh Garner too, because I believe he had to use a sash repair for an incident earlier, and really he was just an unfortunate bystander there for that incident.
All right, well, everybody had to wait for that pace car, so we are back under yellow. So, all right, well, what do we want to talk about now as we are under yellow?
Well, man, just really, who you think's gonna come out of here? Who's gonna be the man to put himself out front here? This is the thing is McAdory and Woodnook right here had a good gap. They did a great job. If that happens again, I think it's a battle between them two. But you can never count out Grills here, also in the 3rd position now. He's a winner earlier this season. You never know. Brandon Pasalacqua, he's marched his way back up here in the 4th. He could put himself into that winner's circle and be his first win. And look at Charles Teed. He might be able to get his 2nd win. So, it's going to be interesting.
I think what we're going to see here, whoever has the inside line is going to be the race winner, to be honest with you. I haven't seen too many cars passing on the high side. You get up there, but the preferred line and the fastest way around is running that, white line. And it just seems like if you can stay down there, it's just hard. It's just so hard to pass. And then, we talk about the draft. Well, like you explained earlier, Zach, that's something you want to do, but you don't want to do in these cars. So what do you do if you're sitting in 3rd, 2nd position? How do you try to trick that Joe, very, very talented driver, to get around them? I don't know. I really don't know.
That's tough.
I just don't think they have enough to do it, to be honest with you.
It's mostly going to come down to timing. Like you said, Robert, I really don't see anybody making maybe that pass around the outside for the win.
Yeah.
But if, say you time it right, enter turn 3 a little bit ahead, you're going to lose a little bit through 3 and 4 to the car on the bottom. But usually that runoff is going to be on the outside. And maybe we can see a photo finish there for that. That's really, it's going to come down to, you're going to have to set Joe up. You're going to have to make him want to block you, and if you can get to his inside, that's what you want, of course. But I don't think Joe's going to be giving up that inside anytime soon.
And we have Josh out there on YouTube. He says, great job covering the race. You guys are awesome. Well, thank you, sir. We much appreciate it. We do our best up here at the booth at Freaky Fast Broadcasting. Try to give the best high quality of stream at 1080p, 60 frames per second. So hopefully everybody enjoys it.
Definitely. It's going to be a heck of a finish right here. I'm excited to see how this plays out. Tell you what, if McAdory wins this, he's going to put himself in a good points night tonight because
Yeah.
you got Charles T in second and fifth right there, so he'll gain a little bit on him. You also got Simon Grills there in third. So anyway, look at it, he gains points on the field if he wins. But at the end of the night, if he still gets the top three, he's doing a good job points wise and trying to keep that points gap for the rest of the season. As next week, we have these guys again next week on Thursday. That's Indy. So we go to the famed Indianapolis Motor Speedway. And wow, so people are going to be geared up for that one. That's going to be the one they want.
And when's the
So
Indy in real life going to be running? Are they doing that this Saturday? I know they postponed it, moved it. Is it this Saturday?
I believe so. I've been paying attention to a little bit of it due to like they're doing their practices the last few days, and
Okay, thought so.
I know today actually because Fernando Alonso, I'm a pretty big fan of Alonso, and want to see what he can do in the Indy 500 this year as he missed it last year.
Yeah,
and,
you got me.
He had a huge wreck actually today, so
yeah,
kind of interesting to see how that's all going to play out. But yeah, tell you what, it's going to be pretty awesome to see the Indy 500 here soon next week. So I'm excited for that one.
Well, I know you got me into Indy cars.
Right.
I've told you that last year. I started watching this stuff. Do I got a favorite driver? No, I do not. I don't know them drivers that well, but I follow it. I'm learning.
Right.
Expanding.
Yeah, I definitely want to broaden my horizon with IndyCar. I haven't tuned into too many IndyCar races. It just seems like I'm always doing something when they're on.
Yeah.
And but definitely, the open wheel side of things has gotten really enlightened to me. I watch a lot of Formula One. I'm pretty much addicted to Formula One. But but I know if I had the time and on Saturdays like I do to watch these IndyCar races, I would be right there with everybody watching them. So definitely going to be paying attention to Indy 500 though, because that's you can't not watch the Indy 500. I mean that's just un-American.
Well, yeah, I was going to say if you don't do that, you're not America.
Exactly.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Well, Josh is rooting on. He said he wants a Team Yeehaw to get the win. All right, he's got his fingers crossed. Hopefully, I don't know. That would be Simon Grills.
Simon Grills, yeah, Simon Grills.
Yeah. Well, we'll have to see here because it looks like we're gonna have single file, 2-lap shootout. Yee, and like we say, yeehaw! Oh boy.
It's going to get wild.
Wild, wild west. And that's where we are, Las Vegas. Out west.
That's right.
All right, Zach. Well,
you hold off.
Hang on. Here we go.
Green flag.
Green flag is out. Gonna have a 2-lap, and everybody's ducking and moving. Here we go. See what these guys can do up front. Great start by Joe there. Let's see if he can hold off Nicholas.
Yeah, Charles T was able to get up to that fourth position by Brandon Pasolacco. Moves up to fourth. They're going to be coming to the white flag this next time by Robert. Who can get this win? Look at T looking to the outside there in fourth. He wants to go to the outside. Where does Joe McAdory go? He holds that bottom. I think that's the smart move. Where does Nicholas Winook go? That's the question. White flag, 1 to go. Cody pull up way up in the 30 stuff. Oh, we got actually a wreck, but it ain't gonna matter because we're under a white flag. Who's gonna win? Simon Grills to the inside. Nicholas Winook. Nicholas Winook to the outside of Joe McAdory. Can he get the run coming? Oh, and he taps him. No. Nicholas Winook's gonna win. Charles T second, and Brandon Pasolacco third. Wow.
What in the world?
Can McAdory get across the line? Oh, he does. So McAdory comes home in 8th. Oh man, unfortunate for McAdory. And you can see just a little tap there, and it's so easy. It's almost like they didn't even touch, but they did. It's just it's so close with these things. But Nicholas Winook, first win this season. Man, every race this season we've had a new winner. So
yeah,
man, oh man,
man, oh man is right. crazy if you ask me. That really shakes up. We were talking about the point standings. He drops all the way down to 8th. We got Charles jumping up to 2nd. And Simon Grills is going to finish right behind him in 9th. So Charles Teed is looking good for points.
Definitely is.
Interesting. All right. Well, we will be right back with our post-race interview here with Gulf Coast Indy Series. Give us 1 second and we'll get everybody ready and we'll be right back.
All right, everybody, we're back here at Las Vegas Motor Speedway with the Gulf Coast Indy Racing Series here. And man, what a finish we just seen. But we got our top 3 here, podium finishers. We're about to get a talking here with them. So first, we'll start off with our 3rd place man, Brandon Passalacqua. Hey, Brandon, it's Zach up in the booth, man. You got a copy?
I got a copy. How are we doing?
Doing good up here, Brandon. Man, what a finish there we see at the end, man.
You ain't
were restarting there in that 4th position.
Yep.
Actually lost the position there to Charles, and then you were actually able to come home there in 3rd. So how was your race there tonight, man? And describe how Las Vegas was for these Indy cars.
Yeah, it was fun. A lot of fun tonight. I was just trying to stay out of trouble as much as possible. I feel like that's a lot of the battle here with these Indy's cars in this league. So we did that for most of the night, and then we had a big crash off turn 1 and 2 in mid race. Guy got collected up in that with the top 4 cars, I believe. So we had to come down and get a fast repair, and then from there it's just managing the race and trying to put myself in the right positions. And got a huge run off that going into turn 3, following my teammate Charles for Dark Horse Racing, and then saw the 1 and 2 car go off the track, and then we're Dark Horse Racing with Nicholas Vanuk finishing 1st, Charles Teed in 2nd, and myself had a great finish, and we're super excited.
Yeah, definitely. You guys, 1, 2, 3 here tonight for Dark Horse Racing. Awesome for you guys there, as always. Absolutely. And man, I gotta say, you did an awesome job as always, man, to put yourself right in that battle at the end of the race. So, how tough was it tonight? It seemed like that inside line was really, where you wanted to be if you were out front. How tough was it to make the pass, you think, on the outside?
Yeah, it was tough. I mean, we had a practice race last night, and the report card there was that it's pretty hard to make a pass on the outside. The only time you could make it work is if the bottom got bottled up, a guy had to get out of the gas, and you just got the momentum off their toe. So it was extremely hard to pass. I'm not sure if it was noticed, but Charles, Josh, and myself tried lining up on the outside about mid-race as well to see if we can kind of draft like you could do in stock cars, but it just wasn't. You can't do it. There's not enough momentum there for us. So, you just had to get lucky, pick your spots, and be patient, and luckily that led to a P3 finish for us.
Yeah, man, awesome job for you, Brandon, tonight, bringing her home P3, man. And before we let you go, anybody wants to shout to?
Yeah, absolutely. My teammates at Dark Horse Racing, I already mentioned Nick and Charles. They're great, but also we have 2 more teammates in here, Josh Gardner and Gary Corley. So really appreciate all the guys. They're a lot of fun, and no other group of guys I'd rather race with. So appreciate them, and thank you to you, obviously, for the broadcast. You do an awesome job. It's my favorite one to watch, so I appreciate it.
Well, thank you very much, Brandon. We appreciate those kind words, man. And I'm sure we'll be talking to you in victory circles soon. Keep bringing yourself on this podium, man. And good luck, and we'll see you next week at Indy.
Sounds good. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
All right, you heard it from there. Brandon Passalacqua on his 3rd place finish. Very excited for their team to get 1, 2, 3 here tonight. And we'll move on now to his teammate, Charles Teed, who finished 2nd. Hey, Charles, is Zach up in the booth, man? You got a copy?
I do. How you doing, Zach?
Doing great, Charles, man. What a race here tonight in Las Vegas. Lots of different strategies playing out, up and down, things happening. How was your race in the 27 here tonight?
Yeah, that was a wild one. I think we're all wound up after that finish there. I really had a strategy from the very beginning to pit early and try and make it till the end. I had fuel to run the last 50, but the wreck in front of me when I was running third with Joe and Cody took me out and had to come back in and work my way back to the field. So I was just trying to get a top 5. The way that last lap went with good old netcode, ended up having Nick and Macadori get together and just snuck in behind to get a 1-2-3 for Dark Horse Racing.
Yeah, man, awesome night for Dark Horse Racing for y'all's 1-2-3 here tonight. You know, that's one thing you brought up is, you know, you pitted early and you stayed out there. We were actually questioning that. You know, Robert had the info of 45 laps, so you did have enough fuel there to make it.
It was going to be really close, but I was clutching it, and I was just saving fuel, and I just banked on yellows. Earlier today, I just said, you know what, as soon as I get an early chance, I want to get fuel so I can get track position later in the race, and it worked really well. It's a really hard track to pass on the outside unless you get a crazy run, and you got to kind of run really close to the car next to you. So that was a tough race. This was a really hard track for me.
Yeah, definitely great information there. As we talked to your teammate Brandon, he said the outside line just never could seem to be able to make it work. You had to have that person at the bottom line have a little bit of bobble or something to really make the outside work. So yeah, that track position there, good strategy call there. Unfortunately, like you said, you got caught up in that incident. But man, oh man, what a great night for your team here tonight, finishing in second and 1-2-3 for the team, of course. We go to Indy next week. How you feeling for that, man?
Yeah, so we have a couple. We have Indy race, and we have the Indy 250 to let everyone know that wants to come run with us. There's 3 or 4 different leagues coming together to run next Saturday that you guys are going to broadcast with Freaky Pass. So really excited to have you guys next Saturday at 2 p.m. Eastern to cover that race. And the Dark Horse team is putting it on, so it's going to be a lot of fun. So far, I think we have 34 entries, and we're going to take as many come, and the top 33 qualify for the race. Can't wait.
Oh yeah, definitely can't wait to, man. Hopefully I'll be in that top 33. I'm about to learn a few things. These Indy cars, you guys, I'm sure can, right behind y'all, teach me a few things. But
absolutely, jump in some of our sessions, man. I love what you guys do. You guys do a great broadcast. Hopefully it was a pretty fun race. There's a couple too many yellows, and that was fun.
Yeah, definitely, a few yellows, but man, a lot of these incidents, just little touches with the front wing and just a little bit of net code here and there. And, these things, they just, when you hit them, they go. So you guys did a great job, though, putting on a show all night, man. But before we let you go, Charles, anybody wants to send a shout to?
Just to the group, and Joe helping to put this league together. Really unfortunate for Macadori, that guy who ran good. He's always there. But it's neat for Nick to get a win. When you talk to him, let him know that he's the hoodless Winook, because he seems to run a lot of stock car races without his hood. So, no, it was a lot of fun. Thank you to everyone, and hope everyone enjoyed watching it.
Awesome, Charles, and good luck, man, and we'll catch you next week, Andy.
Absolutely. Thanks, Zach.
All right, guys, that was Charles T. There you heard your second place finisher, and I guess we'll head to hoodless Winook, as he would say. So, Robert, you ready for our man who just got his first victory here at Golf Coast? In 1 second, ladies and gentlemen, we will move on to our interview here in 1 second. Robert's just
all right. Had to get my stuff set up. Normally I don't do interviews, so I'm ready for the Nicholas here, and let's see how the race went for him here.
And 4.
Nicholas, Robert up here in the booth. You got a copy, buddy?
Yes, sir, I do. How's it going, guys?
Oh, man, it's going great. Well, man, congratulations on getting the win, man. What an ending here tonight. But before we get to that, how was that race out there for you tonight here at Las Vegas?
That was fairly good. Most of these races, we've been having a lot of cautions, and so tonight we were able to get some more green flag laps in. I'm more of a guy who likes doing longer runs, so it was definitely good finally getting some more green flag laps in tonight.
10-4. All right. Well, how was your strategy out there with the fuel? We got the info. You can run about 45 laps on these things, and you stayed out there and fighting. But what was your fuel strategy? You looked pretty good on that end. And what were you thinking there them last couple laps? How were you gonna get by Joe up there? You tried a couple times on the high side, and we were just told that you really can't get nothing going on up there. So what was your game plan for them last couple laps?
Yeah, so I mean, in terms of fuel strategy, this was a really short race here tonight, and knowing that we could get like 40 laps or so, knowing that there was going to be probably a lot of cautions, stayed out until we kind of got one around that fuel window mark, and then just came in for that, and then that was it for the night. But in terms of trying to get that last lap pass done, yeah, there was a couple times I tried it on the outside, and it is just extremely tough to try and get something done on that outside. So you guys probably saw the whole night when I was up there at the beginning with Joe and then the other Joe at the end. I was just trying to stay complacent, just stay right behind them, just make sure I'm hitting my mark, staying out of all the trouble, and then try to give them a little something on the outside there on the last lap. And unfortunately, there was some net code. Some guys are trying to say otherwise, but look at the replay, it's right there. And unfortunately, I mean, that sucks for Joe because I know Joe's a really keen racer. But sometimes, we have those net code issues.
Oh, amen on that. Yes, running these open wheel cars, just a little tap in the tire, and that's all it takes, man. But yeah, we've seen you not struggling, but trying to work that high line multiple times, and it just wasn't happening. And well, you know what? You got the victory though. You made it through. You made it through the net codes, and you made it through everything that you needed to here. And from what we were told, Dark Horse Racing, I guess that the guys just did a name change that I remember correctly, or am I wrong?
Yeah, so we originally were branded as Shake and Bake Racing, and we just decided to come up with something a little more original, something that more so spoke to us. Being that most of the time we come into a lot of races and we are the dark horses. So we just went through that whole rebrand on Tuesday. In one of our other leagues, we got 2 podium finishes, and then come in here tonight and all 3 of us are on the podium. So that's definitely a great way to start off the new brand process.
I was gonna say, you sure you want to be called Dark Horse Racing? Because it doesn't sound like you guys ain't the dark horse anymore.
Yeah, we'll see about that. Guess we got lucky in Vegas, huh?
Right. Well, hey, sometimes you roll the dice and you get 2 6s and you run with the money. But congratulations, congratulations again, man. And before I let you go, we head off to Indy next week, and then we also have that special event coming up for Indy that these guys are going to be sponsoring and everything. You ready for that?
Yeah, that'll be exciting. There's a lot of tradition behind Indy, so getting there on iRacing and actually running it yourself is going to be a lot of fun. And hopefully that event goes well. And then again, we'll be here with the league as well too. Correct.
Well, how are you at Indy? Because that is a tough track with the Indy cars. You really got to work it. Work the draft, work the turns. You got 4 turns that are totally. They say they're the same, but I disagree with that. But how are you at Indy there, man?
Yeah, I'm fairly new to Indies. So I've been doing a lot of stock car racing. So we just had a league there a couple weeks ago and finished 5th. So hoping to, maybe get a top 5 finish or something like that and do the same thing in the Indy cars. But over the next couple days here, it's definitely going to be a lot of practice, getting to learn it, and then, hopefully running well.
10-4. All right. Well, hey, man, before I let you go celebrate this victory, does anybody want to give a final shout out to or say hello to?
Yeah, just the whole Dark Horse Racing team in general. Charles, Brandon, Josh, Gary. We're really excited about this whole process, and we're glad to showcase it in good fashion here this week.
10-4. All right. Well, man, congratulations again here from Freaking Fast Broadcasting on getting your victory. And we will catch you next week for the special event, and also next week here at Gulf Coast at Indianapolis again, man. So we'll be calling double back-to-back Indy cars. But congratulations again, bud.
Yep, you got it. Thanks for the broadcast, guys. You guys do a hell of a job, and we're really excited that you guys are with us for that.
Thank you. We do much appreciate it. All right. Well, take care, buddy.
Yeah, you too.
All right, guys. That was your winner, Nicholas Winook, here tonight for his first win at Gulf Coast here. That's awesome to see. And man, what a race here tonight, Robert.
What an interview. He sounds very, very exciting for Indy, and we're excited, too, to be able to, call that coming up. So we'll have a lot of Indy racing going on in the next couple weeks here. We'll also have different leagues, different drivers. We did call, back in the day, Area 51. So it'd be good to see them guys back out on the track again and be able to call their names. World Series of Sim Racing League, we're going to have some drivers. I'm not sure who's all going to be in there, but got to qualify in, try to win the pot. It's going to be a big thing, Zach, and I know you're going to give it a go, and it's going to be fun, but I think we're going to get ready to wrap things up here. So we'll bring up the final results here tonight from Las Vegas Speedway here with Gulf Coast IndyCar Series, and Zach Hall will quick run through that if you don't mind.
Yeah, definitely. So your official results here for the Gulf Coast IndyCar Series. Bringing it home into victory tonight is Nicholas Woodnup. Second place will be Charles T. Third will be Brandon Pasalacqua. Fourth goes to Cody Bullock. Fifth place will be Sean Garrett. Sixth goes to Gary Corley. Seventh will go to Lanty Mills. Eighth is Joe McAdory. Ninth is Simon Grills. 10th is Kyle Short. 11th tonight will be Joe Hutchings. 12th, Bill Schwabauer. 13th is Jeffrey Duncan. 14th will go to Josh Gardner. 15th is Todd Schneider. 16th is Josh Apollos. And rounding out your field here tonight is Brian Niels in 17th position, Robert.
All right, that is your unofficial results here at Gulf Coast. All right, well, Zach, we're going to get ready to sign off like we like to say up here at Freaky Fast. Zach Hall, Robert A. Moyer in the booth calling the action here tonight at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. But until next time, we will catch you, everybody. Let's see here. We're Thursday. We are actually off until Sunday. So, but we'll have a special event going on this Saturday night on Freaky Fast Facebook page where we'll have a watch party. So information and everything will be posted for that, and we will be doing that at 8:45 and interacting with the drivers and chatting and having fun. But until Saturday night, hopefully everybody has a good Friday and be safe on Saturday. But well, Zach, we're going to sign off, but God bless everybody. Love yous all. Peace out.
Later, everybody.